Dzumba Channel. As I make a from this Baloyi episode ya unaro leyiwani ile kudonda swinene from this very powerful. And then lava kucheka ku sweswi se bika from this aswiphi simchopukela mitukuma se mohomini ka lesson mitukuma ku se ka hlangana
se ka hlangana.
Yes.
Now being a teacher at this time, no, everything is working by the way. Mara, when I started to become a teacher, I got a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when I started teaching, I started at Ripambeta High School before I went to my current school where I'm a permanent teacher now. Hey, I got a challenge because I'm a geography teacher.
Yes.
And because you are a preacher, in most cases, logurum fundisi, utlo teacher. Hualia, ayi hunguteki. Ufaurivala nyana ku la ilekereke nila. So that's when I will have a problem. I remember one day, learners will just know why man. Imfundi mara lokusha asungula kuri problem. Because you will find that while talking there, there is what we say. Look, say getting message. Hallelujah. No, yes. Akuna karunga no say talk. Hey, look, say we kuvulavule la mihleketa ya arikona kuse uchumela geography na. You are talking about streams. This stream or the one stream to about. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ya while you are teaching geography. So that's how it will happen.
Yes.
But then it's a good thing because I believe that teaching is a calling. There is one guy who wrote about this, and he said teaching is a calling.
Yes.
Yeah, to become a teacher is a calling because we are not just talking about the content of the ATP there. There is what we call the informal teaching. You know, while you are teaching there, you have to be giving morals to learners. You have to be giving maanyelo, the behavior. It's not just going to the class and being professional and teach the content. You can be able to teach the content, but in the meantime you are producing thugs by the way you are doing. Na indlela leyi umbalisa kushiso na indlela ya mavulavulelo ya wena. That's why I can be able to ninga address ama teacher indlela le that to be a teacher also it's a calling. It's not just going there just to make money. So yeah, I can say that being a man of God and being a teacher at the same time, shinipunil so fana sweswo. In a case that shosungula you can see na unamajoji miracha kona leshwan. Yeah, it's David versus Goliath. Yeah, shitsongo ngofu. So loko ndasungula kudonisa ni donsin van lava avarikulu na le kami. Yeah, because I had an opportunity yaku na atlane heta xikolo. Then we are aka the environment and the field of teaching. So asingata olova, I think she endleke kahle. Asingata olova kudonisa na ximirana amata ku manya madifana. So mara swi ve na kateko because loko va nga chavi ximirana ledi dingande ka mina hi dwa ava chava dwa. So you will find that in many occasions I'm the one respected more than even the elders because of that profession ya vufundisi. That's one. And then number two, while in the class I'm able to address learners. I will not expose a lot of things here. But then being a pastor and being a teacher in most cases especially for me because you find that at some time while in a class there are some challenges that me a teacher cannot solve. Yes. You find that these learners go through a lot of things. Some are spiritual cases. So you find that in a short space of time, I'm able to deal with a spiritual case while in the class, and then the lesson continue. I had a lot of events such as of that, where we had spiritual challenges because the challenge total. This African magic. So we are able to help learners in that way and then continue with the profession. So in the first place it was not easy mixing the two, but as we went about she and
then the next thing now check what do you regard as a big challenge now?
Okay, thank you, Mfundis. I think now we are talking about the current matters. And it's very much important that we talk about this. I'm doing the Sungla Queen, but then let me start here. There is no journey that you can have in life without challenges. Any journey have got challenges. So I will be lying if I say there are no challenges. I'll be a liar. Because the day you will find me hanging on the tree, you will come back to this episode and say, he said he doesn't have challenges. So let me tell you the truth. The challenges, now being a pastor, it's not an easy thing, truly speaking. Even Jesus did not promise us a simple journey. He said it's gonna be difficult. People will hate you. They will talk bad about you. You will not be accepted everywhere. And we learned this from the life of Jesus. He said a prophet cannot be accepted in his hometown. We are also experiencing that. We are not welcomed everywhere. There are places you will go and then they will not welcome you. So we take it as normal. And sometimes they even suspect us that we went to Zimbabwe to carry some things, and yet I don't even know Zimbabwe at this age. And sometimes people will talk a lot of things. So mara then by the grace of God, and this is what I can say to every pastor outside there, that if ever you are going to be a pastor and a minister, do not expect to walk the sweet journey as always. It will be difficult. It will be painful. People will talk bad about you. You know, one very difficult and a painful journey and a career is to be a pastor. Yes, to be a pastor is one very difficult and problematic career. To be a pastor is not easy. And this is something that people a pastor helps a lot of people, and yet he doesn't have a helper. No one listens to a pastor. There are a lot of pastors going through challenges, going through a lot of things, and there is no one to listen to them. No one is ready to listen to a challenge of a pastor. Everyone out there, they are waiting to hear. When you try to find someone, they use it as an opportunity. You know, one thing in our generation is that people do not have listeners and audience. So anytime they find something that people are ready to listen, they use it as an opportunity. You understand? So everywhere people are waiting for the challenges of pastors and the issues of pastors, because they know so they have to use the challenges of pastors so that people can listen to them. So it's not easy. There are a lot of challenges. You need help. I love help at some time. Yes, and sometimes from members. Yes, you must know that at times sometimes junior pastors. You cannot just be a powerful pastor. No, there is no that pastor. You will need help, and that is why I will talk to pastors. If you are a pastor, you must have people around your life, a circle that you know challenges. These are the people that you will go to. A lot of young ministers today, they just go out on themselves, start preaching and all that, and that is why a lot of them go Fambanyana 2 years and then they go down. Fambanyana 3 years they go down. It's because they are no forefathers, people who went the journey before. You have to consult before. You don't just go on your own self and then you want to do these things. There is an African saying that says, if you find a place where elders are quiet, do not just get to a place and start talking. Ask yourself why elders are quiet before you start talking. So in most of the cases, the challenge is still on. So but then the challenge is still fun at there. I remember a certain time, may God help us, I'm talking the truth. I remember a certain time we went to a certain village, Zimbabwe, please, Zimbabwe. While preaching there, we preached for 1 year 3 months in that place. While preaching, you will find that God will be using us, and then we'll preaching the gospel in that place. While preaching, you will find that there will be complaints starting now. People will start to complain. man of God and young ministers, and then you find that while you are standing there, I remember when I went to that place, it was after I was praying in a mountain, and God sent me to that place. He said, go to this village. He showed me a dark cloud in the place. He said, go there, set it on fire. And then he said, how am I going to do it? He said, go, I will show you the way.
Yes.
And then I have to so that's how it started. From the very same village, I got a call from a young man. He said, and then we went there to do a prayer. While doing a prayer there, Anthony, it was not comfortable, so here and there, and then while doing a prayer there, from there from there next Thursday.
Yes.
So the other Thursday we came back and did a service again. Now a lot of people came there. So it started to be services week after week, week after week, week after week. And I started to connect, that dark cloud that God spoke about, it means we are now executing the plan of God. So we continued like that. How did it came to stop? Talking about the challenges, yes. How did it come to be? So you'll find that I remember at that time, to emphasize, I remember a certain time, I was so afraid rumelo kuta ikoma kasi maphorisa amatela kuta hi protector because say vanhu va tele laya and they came to attend. We had professionals attending those services. Okay, how did it come to stop? You'll find that while preaching there, I remember very well, not to talk about people, while preaching here laya kumekwala kama kelon kwala kusui kusungule yingwanyani kerek service. There is now another preacher. Why email says say they are surrounded so in the book of Luke while preaching there same as one. So hela nita kona ku chumusha right shava sha wrong so lang so why we are all preaching as the general commandment in the book of Mark 15, go ye into the world and preach the gospel. Mara say aswa in the order in the body of Christ. Maswona ni asubuluku himaka ko achumaila ekweru ovupfula nom uvulavula kunwana kunwana karungwana ni utakumavaru kuchumaile. You can sit down and listen. Maswona. So so someone started challenges. Because of that, I was forced to stop the services, and no one knows until this day until Montana Shimurancha imfundis kuni bosha na magali bosha na imfundis vano avasti why aka those services that we were doing. But it was because of this frustration and all these challenges, and I thought, no, we are doing the work of God, all of us. Marlogu say, is enda so one liar. Say enda ongeti say, you understand? Yes, we are saving some of the souls. Marakuna moya in one laying ataka inga ponisi. And one soul is celebration in heaven. We can't just lose others. How are we going to lose them? There are educated people. They don't like disorder. You see, they can't come to my church here while we are preaching and another church is there, another church is there, another church is there. Vasungula kuhlanganisa vaisala vele bafana vele kuhulubeni. They don't know which one is right and which one is wrong. So but then we had to stop that. Challenge mara later on challenge but remember when I sent you to the village, I showed you a dark cloud and I said go and set it on fire. You understand? So you have set it on fire. There was no ministry before, no home cell before. Now that the cloud is gone, there are now home cells. So maybe say your assignment is done, go back home. So that's when I had to go back home. Now people have got churches and then the ministry set it there. So yeah, that's what I am happy about now. That's when I got no problem. And I'm happy.
No, I can't say if I'm na episode leo na taviana episode yo etere. That is if
Thank you.